Late at night, guards on the battlement of Denmark Elsinore Castle are met by Horatio, the friend of Hamlet. Guards named Bernardo and Bercelas describe a ghost that they have seen twice. It looked like Hamlet's father, the king that died before Claudius became king, which is also his brother. At the moment, the ghost reappears, and then Horatio decided to ask the ghost, "Who are you, and why you look like the King Hamlet?" The ghost has gone with no answer, so they decided to tell this story to Hamlet Prince. Claudius, the brother of the King Hamlet, married with Hamlet's mother, and becoming the new king of Denmark. Hamlet continues to regret for his father's death, and said that his mother lack of loyalty and married with Claudius. Then Hamlet hears the story of the ghost that the god have seen from Horatio. Hamlet wants to see and speak to the ghost by himself. Somewhere else, the loyal attendant Polonius says farewell to his son Laertes, who is departing for France, and before he leaves, Laertes wants his sister named Ophelia to stay away from Hamlet. Laertes thinks that Hamlet just wants chastity from Ophelia, not the true love. And her father Polonius also tells Ophelia to not being fall in love with some guy from just his words or gifts. Come back to the Hamlet side. The ghost appears to Hamlet. Hamlet go and try to talk with the ghost, but it walk away. So his friend Horatio tell him not to go. It may be the trap or something. But Hamlet still go following the ghost. And the reason that the ghost walk away is because the ghost want to speak with Hamlet alone. The ghost tells Hamlet that the news King Hamlet died because of poisonous snake isn't true, but Claudius murdered him by poison. After Hamlet heard about this thing, he swears that he will revenge for his father, and kept this story in secret. Act 2. According to his plan, Hamlet begins to act strangely. He doing strange to Ophelia, while Claudius and Polonius, the loyal attendants, spy on him. They want to find the reason that Hamlet sudden changed but couldn't. So Claudius sent Guildenstern and Rosencrantz, old friends of Hamlet, to find out what happened to him. Their arrival coincides with a group of traveling actors that Hamlet happens to know well. Hamlet had a script which included scenes that mimic the murder of Hamlet's father. During rehearsal, Hamlet and the actors plot to present Hamlet's play before the king and queen.
Act 3. At the performance, Hamlet watches Claudius closely to see how he reacts. The play provokes Claudius, and he interrupts the action by storming out. He immediately resolves to send Hamlet away. Hamlet is summoned by his distressed mother, Gertrude, and on the way he happens upon Claudius kneeling and attempting to pray. Hamlet reasons that to kill the king now would only send his soul to death. Hamlet decides to spare his life for the time being. Polonius hides in Gertrude's room to protect her from her unpredictable son. When Hamlet arrives to scold his mother, he hears Polonius moving behind the earth. He stabs the tapestry and in so doing kills Polonius. The ghost of Hamlet's father reappears and warns his son not to delay revenge or upset his mother.
Act 4, Scene 1.
She tells Claudius about her encounter with Hamlet. She says that he is as mad as the sea during a violent storm. She also tells Claudius that Hamlet has killed Polonius. Claudius wonders how he will be able to handle this public crisis without damaging his hold on Denmark. He tells Gertrude that they must ship Hamlet to England at once and find a way to explain Hamlet's misdeed to the court and to the people. Act 4, Scene 2. Hamlet has just finished disposing of Polonius' body. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern appear and ask what he has done with the body. Hamlet refuses to give them a straight answer, instead saying, "The body is with the king, but the king is not with the body." Then Guildenstern asks Hamlet to go with them. First, Hamlet tries to run away, but at last he agrees to follow Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to escort him to Claudius. Act 4, Scene 3. The king speaks to a group of attendants, telling them of Polonius' death. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern appear with Hamlet, who is under guard, pressed by Claudius to reveal the location of Polonius' body. Hamlet says that Polonius is being eaten by a worm, and that the king could send a messenger to find Polonius in heaven or seek him in the hell. Finally, Hamlet revealed that Polonius' body is under the stairs near the castle lobby. King dispatched his attendant to look there. The king tells Hamlet that he must leave at once for England, and Hamlet enthusiastically agrees. He exits and Claudius sends Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to ensure that he board the ship at once. Scene 4. On a nearby plain in Denmark, young Prince marched at the head of his army, traveling to Denmark on the way to attack Poland. Fortinbras ordered his captain to go and ask the King of Denmark for permission to travel through his land. On his way, the captain encountered Hamlet, Rosencrantz, and Guildenstern. On their way to the ship bound for England, the captain informed them that the Norwegian army rides to fight the Pole. Hamlet asks about the conflict, and the man tells him that the army will fight over a little patch of land. Astonished by the thought of that a bloody war could be fought over something so insignificant, Hamlet marveled that human beings are able to act so violently and purposefully, or so little gain. By comparison, Hamlet has a great deal to gain from seeking his own bloody revenge on Claudius, and yet he still delays and fails to act toward his purpose.
While they are talking, Ophelia came in and sang. Then she gave flower to everyone, and Laertes come with Claudius to discuss something. Scene 6. A servant brought a letter from some sailors to Horatio. The letter is about the situation of Prince Hamlet, Rosencrantz, and Guildenstern. Scene 7. Claudius tells Laertes that Hamlet is the one who killed his father, and also the reason why Claudius didn't punish Prince Hamlet. While they are talking, a servant sent a letter from Hamlet to Claudius about Hamlet coming back in Denmark alone. Claudius and Laertes are discussing about a plan to kill Hamlet, like it is an accident, to take revenge for Laertes. Gertrude comes in and tells Laertes about his sister's death by drowning. This caused Laertes to be more enervated.
Act 5. On the way back to Denmark, Hamlet meets Horatio in the graveyard. When they talk of chances of life and death, Ophelia's funeral procession arrives at the very same graveyard. Hamlet confronts Lautus, Ophelia's brother, who has taken his father's place at the court. A duel is arranged between Hamlet and Lautus. During the match, Claudius conspires with Lautus to kill Hamlet. They plan that Hamlet will die either on poisoned blade or with poisoned wine. The plan goes when Gertrude unwittingly drinks from poisoned cup and then dies. Then both Lautus and Hamlet are wounded by the poisoned blade, and Lautus dies first. Then Hamlet, in his death throes, kills Claudius first, and Claudius dies. Then Hamlet dies, leaving only his friend Horatio to explain the truth to the new king, Fortinbras, and he returns in victory from Polish war.